What is up, everyone? In today's video we're going to be unboxing and setting up the Amazon Echo Dot. I bought this on sale. It is currently, as of recording this video right now, it's on sale for 25 quid. Now the Echo Dot often goes on sale back and forth, as well as all the Amazon products. But 25 quid, I was like, you know what, let's go for it. Let's delve into the world of Amazon Echo. And this ties in beautifully to something that is, in the grand scheme of things, quite a bit more exciting than just this product. I am overhauling my network. I'm taking some suggestions on board. I'm taking some of the comments that you guys have made in the past on board, and I'm trying to modernize and simplify my setup. And I'm going to start at a very basic level and sort of progress. So what I was originally going to do was incorporate this into my networking series, but because this is a device of its own, I'm going to make this video about it, and I'm going to save all of the networky goodness for the next part of the main network series. So today we're going to be unboxing this Echo Dot, which is going to be the replacement for the Apple AiPort Express in my kitchen. Now the AiPort Express is a great bit of kit. It's been fantastic, but it's limited. You can AirPlay to it, and I have a Mac Mini set up as a server, as you guys know, so I permanently have access to AirPlaying from iTunes on that machine. I use the remote app on iOS to control that feature. Plus I can AirPlay from any other device in the house to that location and other locations around my home. But it's just not very versatile. There's no real feasible way of, for instance, getting Spotify or Apple Music to play from the AiPort Express without tying up your device, without tying up your phone or an iPad or a laptop or something like that. This will be completely standalone, and this will drive my kitchen sound system. It's honestly, I haven't really bought it for the whole Alexa assistant thing and whatnot. Yeah, that'll be good fun to play with because, you know, I've never delved into any of that sort of thing before, so that'll be fun. A little bit more smart homey for myself, but it's mainly for the music playback. That's what I'm looking forward to. So we'll explain more as we go on. Let's delve into it. We're just going to break the packaging here. Now, to be perfectly honest, folks, I may even keep this muted most of the time because it's pretty much just the functionality of the audio output and the services that it supports. That's all I'm really interested in. But who knows, maybe I will find a new appreciation for this kind of thing. Now, because this is going into the kitchen, I've got Philips Hue in my living room. I don't have Philips Hue in the kitchen. The living room is the only room that we have Philips Hue in, so it's not like I'm going to be able to sort of actively play with my Philips Hue lighting from the kitchen. I'll obviously tie it all in and get it all working, but oh nice, they include a full power supply. I didn't know whether it was just USB power. It's a nice black box. Yeah, I'll tie in the Philips Hue and stuff and we'll play with it all. But again, this is just mainly for music playback. Now, one of the reasons that I started looking into an alternative to the AiPort Express was, as I mentioned, the flexibility of being able to, or rather with the Express, not being able to stream dedicated service using just the AiPort Express itself, rather, you know, relying on another machine all the time. But also because of the reliability issues. The remote app isn't really regularly updated by Apple, so that is buggy as heck and crashes all the time. AirPlay, you know, it could be to do with my network. I mean, I'm quite suspicious of that. My network is less than ideal. That's half the reason why I want to upgrade it. But, you know, playback in general, it stops from time to time and skips, and I've got to reboot things and whatnot. So I'm just hoping this will be a lot simpler. Now, let's move on to this product. First of all, let's take a look at the power supply. You know, guys, I just can't get over, I know Amazon are a massive, massive company. I can't get over how cheap this technology is these days. You know, voice recognition, smart home assistant technology, you know, 25 quid and all of this stuff. You know, this power supply and everything, it's all, yeah, you know, it's plasticky and whatnot, but it's all decent quality, you know. I just can't get over how achievable all of these things are. No wonder they're so popular, because you just can't go wrong with the price, and the functionality for the price, absolutely incredible. And now that they support Apple Music, when I first looked at these a couple of years ago, they weren't thinking of supporting Apple Music. Not that I'm a subscriber yet, but I've been planning on becoming a subscriber to Apple Music. I cancelled my Spotify Premium subscription probably about a year ago now. Between 8 months and a year. Okay. Again, how? They can't make much of a profit on these, surely. This is a quality device. It's heavy. This is gorgeous rubber on the bottom, so it grips to a surface. God, that is not going anywhere. You've got 4 buttons on the top for various things. And then 2 connections in the back. Power and audio out. So, my gosh. And yeah, this isn't even USB power. This is just like a standard transformer. I believe the original one was USB power, if I'm not mistaken. That's something that they could have changed. Not too sure. Anyway, this is a gorgeous device. Looks stunning. I went for the black one. Just preferred it overall. So there we go. Power supply and the Echo. We're going to configure it up here. And then tomorrow, because it's the evening time now and the boys are asleep, I don't want to make loads of noise with music and stuff downstairs. So what I'll do is configure it all now, have a little play with it in here, and then tomorrow we'll give it a blast in the kitchen and see how it sounds with my little amplifier in the kitchen and the speakers down there. Okay guys, we've come to the other side of my desk. Apologies for any muck that you can see on the surface here. I'm actually going to have a video coming out soon where we tackle this office and try and get a little bit of a working setup here, because it's driving me insane. So let's plug her in and see what she does. Quality, absolute quality. I love the light. I love it. I'm geeking out a little bit, folks, and guys, you guys are going to be so proud of me, so proud of some of the changes I'm making to my network. You're all gonna be so proud of me. I can't wait. Ooh.
Hello, your device is ready for setup. Just download the Alexa app and follow the instructions. Hallo, dein Gerät kann jetzt eingerichtet werden.
Way ahead of you, darling. I did that earlier. Let's go. Turn on Bluetooth. So I guess she sets up with Bluetooth. Let's turn her down. She's saying it with all the languages. An Echo Dot can be set up. Select my Wi-Fi network, which will soon be changing. I know it's a little bit of a tease, folks, if I keep talking about the changes I'm going to make, but all of this is heading in the right direction, I promise. Okay, connecting your Echo Dot to Wi-Fi. Now, due to the current circumstances with my temporary nature of my network at the moment after the move in office and the relocation of the rack, the Wi-Fi signal is a little weak in the kitchen. So hopefully she'll work okay. If not, I will be able to bodge something together to get better Wi-Fi signal in there temporarily. Your Dot is now connected. Which room is your Dot in kitchen? I'm Tom Smith. Confirm your first name and your surname. She knows me. Alexa, play music. Alexa, turn off the light. Alexa, add milk to my shopping list. I'm going to have to put a warning at the beginning of this video because I say Alexa a lot. God, I'm going to have to be on point with my editing in this video because it's bringing up all of my personal information. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can select whether it's like home or work or something custom. That's cool. So turn the lights on when I get home. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, I can see myself getting addicted to this. There's a reason why I've held off this long. Philips Hue is already addictive enough, let alone having a really funky way to control it. When I tell people that I've got Philips Hue and I don't have a voice assistant, they get really shocked. Alexa, play some music.
Here's a popular playlist, Pop Culture, on Amazon Music.
So she's fired up right away, folks. I have to say, in person, it sounds pretty damn good for the size. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
At the moment, it's 13 degrees Celsius. Tonight, you can expect a low of 7 degrees. Would you like to know the weather for tomorrow?
Yes, please. Okay, she's cool. She's cool. She is really cool. She's my new friend, I think. Yeah, I like her. She's got style. I love her LEDs. You know, that's cool. Okay, I like the volume LEDs. That's awesome. Now, I did ask on Amazon a question, and I've had varying luck with the Amazon question service, and I think I got the answer I wanted. Basically, what I wanted to know when using this in the kitchen, when I connect my amplifier to the back here, obviously I'm connecting the audio output to my amp, and that's powering my speakers, so I don't want that amp to be on 24 hours a day. So, my basic question was, when music plays back, is it possible to set this device so that the music plays out of the audio output, but Alexa... Sorry, I didn't mean to say your name.
Oops, I thought I heard my name.
So that her voice could come through the device and the music could come through the speakers. I wanted to know if that was possible. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That would be awesome though, because it would mean that I could still talk to her and whatnot, but not have the amp on. But as far as I know, hardware-wise, from what I can gather from the answers, you plug in an external set of speakers here, and that pretty much kills the internal speaker, so it just takes over. Play some relaxing sounds.
Okay, here's Ambient Sounds. Welcome to Ambient Sounds by Invoked Apps. I can play many relaxing sound loops, like thunderstorms and rain, or you can ask me for a list. Which sound would you like?
Okay guys, so I've got things working, you know, as much as I can at a stage like this. She's working tremendously, and I'm really chuffed. So what we'll do tomorrow is hook her up in the kitchen and see what she can really do, hooked up to a big pair of speakers. Alright guys, here is the little techie corner of the kitchen that you guys will probably remember from my kitchen sound system install video. Basically all I've done is I've pulled out the AiPort Express, replaced it with the Echo Dot, connected it to the amplifier via the 3.5mm audio output jack, and we have got the audio working really nicely. Now the output is a little quieter than the AiPort Express, so with the Echo Dot turned all the way up, you get a good range on the amp. I never need it any louder, but the signal isn't as hot, which is actually quite a good thing because there's no way of like accidentally blasting it, which is great. It reaches plenty high enough for me. I'm chuffed with the audio quality output as well. From everything I've tested, it sounds great. Let's just get her to say something. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow you can expect mostly sunny weather, with a high of 16 degrees Celsius and a low of 7 degrees.
So there you have it. And I can be like, Alexa, play BBC Radio Wales. Awesome. That's the first time I've tried a BBC radio station, so naturally she gave me some additional information. I think that's a really good system. You know, she says a basic amount of information from the device, and then you get the rest on the app, which is really handy, I think. Now you guys will notice that I've still got my little radio set up here. This is a little retro radio by Hitachi.
Great. You pick your favourite songs, the words come up, and the best part about this...
You know, it's good to just bung on, and that's what I've been using. We haven't really used the Express for the longest time, so it's really nice to hear this setup up and running again. For those of you who haven't seen that video, check it out. I basically run to a couple of bookshelf speakers up on top of the kitchen cupboards there. Those speakers I got in a car boot sale for like a £5 years ago, like 10 years ago or something, and then these amps are 20, 30 quid online. It's a really nice little basic setup, sounds great. Yeah, there's nothing else to really say in terms of this guy. I'm going to get everything up and running with Apple Music because it's about time I sorted that out and gave it a go. But what I was saying about the radio was it's nice to leave it here as a simple solution. It also looks nice as well. You know, I like the design of it. Don't know how much use it's going to get now that we've got this, because it just plays radio so much better, you know. The signal and everything obviously is 100% clean. There's something to be said for listening to an old school radio, but local radio stations and any radio station that you can get on FM around here really is just nothing that really appeals to us. You know, if I hear any more Lewis Capaldi or Sam Smith or any of that, you know, just going round and round and round constantly, you know, it's just not really our scene. So yeah, it's nice to be able to just say an artist that you want to play. I also like the fact that you can play genres, so you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a specific genre. You can say things like, Alexa, play some trance from the 90s.
90s music on Amazon Music.
You know, so if you're in the mood for something, you don't have to think of a particular artist or a particular album or song. You can just tell her what you're in the mood for. Like if I'm cooking a dinner and I fancy a sort of jump around and have a bit of a trancey 90s feel about the place, I can just tell her that I want 90s trance, which is awesome. And it's a good way of discovering new music as well, because you can just say, Alexa, what song is this?
This is Dark and Long, Dark Train, remastered by Underworld.
Alexa, stop. As you can see, absolutely awesome. Probably like 99% of you guys have got one of these. So, you know, I'm just like telling you stuff that you've probably been doing for a long, long time. But I think this really is ideal for this setup. It's a lot more flexible than the AiPort Express. And I'll be able to unlock even more functionality when I get my head around the rest of my network and figuring everything out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been great fun to check out a new product. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.